out of the players in the squad.
And last question from me, how much will you miss the audience?
Yeah, that's kind of the one thing that takes this experience down a little bit. Having fans here, having Chelsea fans, having my family and friends here would have meant so much to me personally, and that would have made this experience, even better. But it is what it is, and I said it to my family, I will try to get us to another Champions League final so they can experience that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. Let's try Marc-Andre again.
Hi, I think you can hear me now properly.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, perfect. I wanted to touch on the question that Petra asked, because Barcelona is a team that has scored a goal in every single game. So I wanted to ask you to stop Barcelona and to have not concede any goals in this game, or do you feel that to score many goals to be able to win this game?
I'm not sure I got that question. It was a lot of interference.
Do you want to try again, Mark? Sorry, we couldn't hear you at all times.
I asked that Barcelona has scored a goal every single game. If you feel it's possible to have a team score sheet on your side, you being a defender, and or if Chelsea have to score 2 or 3 or more goals, that's the only way that Chelsea will be able to win the game.
I think, like we've talked about before, we know that Barcelona has a great team, and for me, it's even not so much about the individuals. For them, I think they are a good team on all fronts, and we just have to be ready. We have to be on it, defend like we've defended all year. We've been having a very good defensive record in our league, so I'm confident that we will do everything we can to stop them, and also confident that we have players who can hurt them.
Fantastic, thank you. Shall we go over to, and sorry if I get the name wrong here, Leicol?
Hola, bon dia. Jo tinc una pregunta per cada una de les dues. Primer per la Magdalena.
Hello, we've got a question for the both of you. In Barcelona, for Magdalena, we've been talking a lot about your experience in Barcelona and the final 2019 for you, your team. Tomorrow will be the first final. Would you think that would be an inconvenient major for the game? Or do you think on the other side that no, it wouldn't make a difference, it's just a game? Thank you.
So the question is, did they have it? Because they have been in the final, yeah. It's a difficult question to answer because we have so many experienced players who've been in big games on different occasions, if it's a Euros final, if it's a World Cup final, all of those kind of games, Olympic final. So we have experience of playing in finals, and I think that is the most important experience because it's a one-off game. You have to be ready, you have to step up on that day. So I think we have an experienced team who knows what it takes to win finals.
I ara una pregunta per l'Emma.
And now a question for Emma. What would you think are the main qualities of Barcelona, and how do you think you can counter them?
I think what Magda said before, they're a fantastic team. They've been built around really strong principles of play, and you can tell in the way that they score their goals that aesthetically they play football much like a Barcelona team. So we respect them, but we also know that we have the experience and the qualities in our own dressing room.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We have time for one more question with Magda, and then she will need to head over to training. So let's go over to Lassie Mannheimer.
Yes. Hi, Magda. A question about the development of the Chelsea team since you arrived. It was a very good team when you arrived, but a lot has happened during these 4 years. What would you say about the development of the Chelsea team?
Yeah, it's been a great journey since I joined the team. Gradually, every year, things have gone better on all fronts. Really, the squad has improved, our facilities have improved, the league has improved, my personal qualities have improved. So I feel like I've personally also grown with the team. So it's been a fantastic journey to be on, and the fact that we are here today is the proof of what we have done and how hard we have worked. And I mean, Emma knows they've worked even harder before I arrived. So this journey has been a long journey, and the fact that we're here today feels amazing. And I kind of feel like we are also here to stay.
Is it? What does it say if you look at the prolific signings of Sam Kerr and Pernille Harder? It feels like it's even one more step towards becoming one of the best teams in Europe. Would you agree on that?
Yeah, I think one big thing for me is that we have become a club where players like that want to come to this club, and that's an amazing sign that you can have players like Sam Kerr, like Pernille, like Fran. They want to be here, they want to stay here. And that feels amazing. And yeah, the quality they've added to this team is also, you can't deny that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fantastic, thank you. So Magda's now going to leave us, and we will continue with questions for Emma Hayes. If you would like to raise your hands now, that would be appreciated. We're first of all going to go over to Paul Saffer. Hi, Paul.
Hi there. Hi, Emma.
Hey, Paul.
Hello again. Tomorrow, obviously, the biggest game in Chelsea's history, there will be no fans, as you've been used to all season.
Yeah.
But, you know, so many of them will be watching on. Do you think you'll still be able to feel them? And does it make it maybe even more determined to give them something to cheer when they've been denied seeing such a great season in person?
Well, the good news with no fans here is everyone's going to hear me. So I'll make sure I'm every one of them during the game. And like Magda said, well, of course, we're all disappointed that our friends, our family, the fans can't be here. But the realities are we are used to that. And the realities are, you know, we are one game away from becoming champions of Europe. And I wouldn't want to be in another dressing room. It's a group of fantastic women that have led from the front, not just this season, but throughout my time here. And there's a lot of experience on both sides tomorrow going into the game. And I think my opinion is the best two teams in Europe are in the final. And I'm sure it will make a wonderful spectacle for the fans at home.
Thank you.
Fab, let's go over to Ian at Sky Sports News.
Hi, Emma.
Hey, Ian.
Are you okay?
I'm all right, yeah, I'm brilliant. It's raining outside. It's just like London. The pitch is green.
You talked about it being a dream to get to the final.
Yeah.
Are you still having to pinch yourself?
Listen, I've coached a lot of top games, so when you work hard in a project like Chelsea, where the journey of getting to this point is the part of the job I love the most, you know, that includes the setbacks, that includes the disappointments, that includes signing new players, that includes winning and losing new things. So when I talk about it being a dream, for me, being in this dressing room with, as I've said, they're amazing women that are inspiring generations, I hope, at home. And in fact, I know they are. And I'm not talking about little girls here. I'm talking about scores of boys too that are becoming big fans of women's football. So the dream for me is about what I've always wanted for women's football. And being in this final after so many years with an English team not participating, I think it was about time. And I'm just delighted that we got the opportunity to do that.
You said that you think the WSL is the best league in the world. What would winning and being European champions do for the WSL?
I think it will do a lot for the game in general. And if we talk about landmark moments from 2012 onwards, I think to the last major England finals appearance, you need these big situations to continue to, I think, build upon the foundations that are already in place around women's football. And that includes the amount of coverage that this game is receiving across the country. I know everybody inside that dressing room, staff and players alike, we will give it everything we've got to make sure we're on the winning side tomorrow night.
Look, it's a big weekend for the club.
Yeah.
You have your final. The men have their final. I don't know, will you get an opportunity to watch the FA Cup final? Has Thomas been in touch with you?
Listen, everyone's been in touch with us. That's how Chelsea is. Everybody's been in touch. Everybody's... wishing each other well. And we'll finish training here. We'll get back to the hotel and all of us will sit down together and watch the final and cheer the boys on.
Listen, just finally, can I check on your team news? Is everyone okay?
Everyone's okay.
Emma, thank you. Wish you well.
Ian. Thank you, Ian.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, Ian. Shall we go over to Mark again?
Hi, Emma. You talked about the experience your team has, and obviously you not only have been to a Champions League final, but you have won a Champions League final with Arsenal. So how do you think that factors in this time around?
One thing you gain in experience is wisdom, and with wisdom comes a better understanding of how to manage the biggest moments. And when I say to everybody this is just another game for us, that's because I treat every game like the Champions League final. So for me it's no different. Yes, there may be more media here. Yes, there may be more watching eyes this week. But the realities are this is a game that we love to play. It's a team that loves to be together, and we love to be challenged by the biggest moments. And there's no bigger opportunity than to play Barcelona, and what I think will be the most watched women's game, at least of this year. And I'm just excited for it. I feel relaxed about the game, and because I know of the qualities in the dressing room.
Thank you.
And shall we go over to Lassie Mannheimer?
Yes, hi Emma, Swedish TT news agency here. I'm wondering, if you look at the Chelsea team, you see a lot of superstars up front, but the captain is Magda, your centre back. Why is she the captain, and how important is she for your team?
It's clear why Magda is the captain. She is a leader who is extremely demanding, communicative, yet empathetic. I think she's a good listener across the team. She will take on board, I think, what's necessary to make sure everybody feels a part of the team. Her standards on the pitch, I always felt that when I first watched her play for Linköping, that she would be the future captain of Chelsea and Sweden. I think she will be, because of the inevitable qualities that managing a club like Chelsea and everything that she has to undertake. And she takes it in her stride. She's classy. I wouldn't swap her for anyone in the world, because I know how much of a winner she is, and I know it's a proud day for her and her family to be leading the team tomorrow out in the National Stadium for her.
So you had the captain, the place as a captain figured out already when she signed?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Thank you, Emma.
Thank you. So, we've just had one. So I can't see any more hands raised. Last call. Yes, we do. Let's go over to Petra. She should be coming up now.
Yeah, she's be coming up. So, hello, Emma. I'm Petra. I'm working for Aftonbladet Sweden. Like Magda said, you are in this for a long future, hopefully in the Champions League. So could you just give me a couple of words of your thinking about the future format and what that will make for the big clubs like Chelsea?
Well, I've been an advocate of the changes that are happening in the Champions League and in particular the qualification for more teams from domestic leagues. So I think being in the Champions League encourages investment from clubs. I think on top of that, having a league-type format will help to build the experience for the smaller clubs that will make sure over time it will become an even better competition than it is now. And of course, more prize money, though I think it could be more.
Okay, of course. Thank you.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So that's the end of the questions with Emma Hayes. Thank you, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Respecto a cómo está el equipo afrontando esta final, evidentemente con muchísimas ganas. Desde el 2019 estamos trabajando muchísimo por que se volviese a repetir, el volver a estar en una final de Champions. El año pasado nos quedamos a las puertas de poder vivirla y creo que este año todo el mundo está convencido de que hay posibilidades, de que evidentemente será muy difícil, pero con muchas ganas de demostrar todo lo que llevamos demostrando desde, como te he dicho, desde 2019, trabajando mucho, sacrificándonos mucho y mejorando día tras día para estar hoy donde estamos.
Pues al final llevamos 2 años trabajando muchísimo, sobre todo hemos cambiado obviamente las horas de trabajo, pero sobre todo hay una cosa que es la mentalidad, el grupo unido, el juego que estamos mostrando, no solo el ganar, sino cómo estamos ganando. Yo llevo muchos años aquí, como has dicho, y es increíble porque yo creo que mi sensación es que ningún año hemos dado un paso atrás, siempre hemos aprovechado nuestras oportunidades, las derrotas nos han hecho más fuertes, estábamos deseando volver a esta final de Champions. No queremos dejarla escapar, también queremos salir al campo a demostrarlo. Creo que a lo mejor fuera hay mucha euforia, no podemos estar con los culés porque no pueden estar aquí, tenemos muchas ganas de darle esta victoria, pero como ya hemos demostrado hay que seguir haciendo el trabajo bien para mañana conseguir ser campeonas de Europa y ojalá que el club se lleve esta alegría porque aparte de la pandemia pues estamos viviendo tiempos un poco difíciles.